We are live. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. We can get a little Kinstretch going. I'm gonna get a link to Trev so he can send it out to everybody. We're gonna give everybody a couple minutes to get going. I know I already said in the Facebook group, things you'll need is a pair of shoes, some sort of a mat. We're gonna be doing frog position today. So if you wanna have either a thicker blanket for your knees or even a thinner pillow to put your knees on, we can do that. And then we're gonna be doing some hovers. So you're gonna be lifting your leg over some things. So either a book or those are the things that we'll be needing. We will, questions, you can always put them in the chat. And yeah, we'll give everybody one more minute here and then we'll get started with our cars. Put a little music on. Hopefully still don't get kicked off. Some music. We didn't the other day, and that was nice. All right. Okay. One more minute. Oh, wait. One more. It finally looks sunny out today. I don't think it's going to be that warm out, which is kind of a bummer. Don't think it's going to be warm. All right, we're going to get started. Since it's 10 o'clock, we'll get started. All right, we're going to start with our neck cars. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. All right, so bring the chin down to the chest. Start rotating as far as you can in one direction. Tip it back. All the way around to the other side. And back to the center. We're going to rotate the other way. Tip it back. All the way around. Good. And then we're going to go back the other way. Rotate. And tip. All the way around. And then one last time. Good. Perfect. And we'll go to the shoulder blades. Shrug the shoulder blades up. Squeeze them back. And then roll it forward. So up, back, down, roll it forward. One more. Up, back, down, roll it forward. Squeezing back, pull up, roll forward, down, back, up, and forward. One more. Down, back, up, and forward. And then we'll go to our shoulder. So all the way up, find that end raise, rotate the palm away. Reach and rotate as you go. Reaching back with the thumb. We'll unwind it. Good. Making sure the elbow stays locked out all the way up. Find that end range, rotate the palm away. Good. Reaching back with the thumb. And unwind it. And we'll switch to the other side. All the way up. Find that end range, rotate the palm away. Reach and rotate. A little bit bigger. Reaching back with the thumb. And we'll unwind it. Good. And we'll go to the elbows. Palms facing away. Bend all the way up. Rotate away from you. Fully straight. Flip and bend. Flip and straighten. One more. Flip and bend. Flip and straighten. Staying there, we'll bend back up, rotate in towards you. Fully straighten. Good. One more. Perfect. We'll go to the wrist, making those 3 slow circles each way. Nice and slow. Once you get your 3, you can switch directions. Biggest thing here is making sure your forearm is not rotating, that it's all just coming from your wrist. Good. Once you get 3 there, we'll switch sides. Make 3 slow circles there. Once you get 3, we'll switch sides or switch directions, making those 3 big circles the other way. All right, once you get your 3, get a little toe time going, and we'll get the rest of our thoracic spine. So you're going to crouch down as much as you can, rotate as far as you can, tip that shoulder down, extend up and around, untip and unrotate, and then we'll go the opposite way. Rotate, tip, extend up and around, untip and unrotate. Back to the right, rotate, tip, extend up and around, and then we'll go the opposite way. Good. Let me just see. Why is it saying it's unable to connect for chat? I don't know. So if you're trying to chat, sorry, it's saying it can't connect to the chat right now. I don't know. All right, let's go down to the rest of the spine. So starting from the tailbone, you're going to tip it up towards the ceiling, sinking one vertebrae down at a time. And then you're going to round all the way out. Same thing, starting with the tailbone. Round it all the way out. Sinking one vertebrae down at a time. Thinking of it like a wave. And each individual vertebrae moving one at a time. Good. Awesome. Let's do one more each way. Good. All right. We'll go to the hips next. So bring that knee up to the elbow, out to the side, tip the heel up and swing it around, and then reverse it. Heels going up to the ceiling, coming out to the side, to the elbow, and down. Same thing, knee up to the elbow, out to the side, tip the heel up, and swing it around, and reverse it. Heel coming up to the ceiling, out to the side, to the elbow, and down. And then we'll switch sides. When you're doing the hip, make sure you're not getting a lot of like wiggling, opening up of the hip. You're just trying to get that circle from right from the hip joint, nowhere else. So along with the other hip, bring that knee up to the elbow, out to the side, tip the heel up, and swing it around, and reverse it. Heels going up to the ceiling, knees coming out to the side, to the elbow, and down. Same thing, knee to the elbow, out to the side. Sweet. And we'll be on our bottoms for our knee. Let's go. When we're doing the knee, remember the only thing that's moving, well, we're getting movement from our shin as well as flexion and extension of the knee. And we're going to lead from the heel. So heel's rotating in and up. Then we're going to rotate it out and down. In and up. Out and down. In and up. Out and down. Staying there. You're going to go back up. Rotate in and down. Out and up. In and down. We'll do one more there. Out and up. In and down. And then we'll get our ankle. We'll do our 3 circles each way. Slow circles. Now we don't want the shin to move. The shin was just moving with knee cars, so now we don't want it to move with our ankles. We're trying to make that circle a little bit bigger each time. Once you get your 3, switch directions. Really try to find that point, your sticking point, where it feels like it gets almost stuck and you try to move really fast through it. That's where you want to go as slow as you can. Okay. And then we'll switch to the other leg. Leading from the heel, we're going in and up and out and down. In and up, out and down. In and up, out and down. Staying there, we're going to go back up, rotate, in and down, out and up, in and down. One more, out and up, in and down. Perfect. And then we'll go to the ankle, making those 3 slow circles each direction. Each time you're trying to make that circle a little bit bigger, trying to not get any motion from the shin. Perfect. Once you get your 3, switch directions. Perfect. And then once you get your 3, we'll be standing for our toe time, our other toe time. So once you're standing, we're going to lift up just the big toe and down. Lift it up and down. Try not to let the ankles roll out as you're going. Just lifting up the big toe. It's the only thing that should be moving. Good. And we'll leave the big toe down. And we're going to lift the other toes up. This time, don't let the ankles roll in. Lifting up just the 4 toes. Big toes staying grounded. Good. So then we're going to lift all 5 toes, sorry. And we're going to spread the toes as wide as we can, touching the pinky toes down first, wave them down one at a time. Lift, spread, wave them down. Lift, spread, wave them down. Lift, spread, wave them down. We'll do one more. Good. Sweet. Okay, so still don't know why it's not letting me in the chat, but whatever, it's fine. We're going to start with figure 4. So if you want to challenge yourself, I'm going to say put yourself so your back is against the couch or against a wall, against a door, anywhere where your back will be flat against the wall or the surface behind you. Because we're just going to try to, more so challenge ourselves. That's why I came up here. You can't see me. Can't fully see me. Okay. Sorry for getting a little close. So we're putting our back flat against couch, whatever we need. Our figure 4 position, I'm gonna still face forward so it's a little bit easier for you to see. Our figure 4, we're gonna have our right leg out straight. Our left leg is gonna be almost like in a butterfly position. So it makes a 4. Yay, it makes a 4. Cool. So the reason your back is flat is going to give you that reminder for when we do some of the other stuff. The first thing we're going to do is our kinetic stretch. So as always with our kinetic stretch, our goal is going to either be, our main goal is going to be to keep our back flat. And we are going to either put our hands down and pull ourselves into the stretch, push to get out. You can go hands across your chest, pull and push. You can go hands behind your head. Hands behind your head is going to be the hardest and going to kind of keep you in that more upright posture. So we're going to go 10 of these. So pulling yourself into the stretch, you should feel it in your hamstring, and push to get out. Pull to get into the stretch, push to get out. That's 2. Pull and push. That's 3. Pull, push, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Next, what we're going to do, we are going to take our shoes or our book, whichever target you have or want to use, whatever you think you're going to challenge yourself with most. You're going to place your first shoe on the outside of your right ankle. So that's going to be your first point. And so we're going to do our hovers here. So once you get there, you're going to lift and come out as far as you can. Once you get out as far as you can, you're going to put your second block down. So that's going to be your target. So hopefully you guys aren't going yet and you're just kind of watching. So we have our 2 points. We're going to lift and come down in between. Lift, come back to the center. So those are our 2 points. We're going to all do this together, so hopefully you guys aren't going to try to speed through it. Again, you can go hands down. If you're going to go hands down, well, if you're going to go hands down, that's okay. You're actually probably going to want to, especially if you're still flat. This is the part where being flat against the wall is going to make things harder. So realistically, the wall is not going to let you cheat because it's keeping you in that really tall posture. And so you can definitely put your hands down if you need to. Okay, we're going to do 10 of these. And so each time if you feel like you want to like move or adjust, you can use a book kind of as your taller object to kind of go over if you want. But I had to cheat to do that, so I'm not going to use that. And we're going to get going. So let's lift over that first one and down into the middle. Lift all the way out. And we're going to come back. Lift, lift. We should be back to the center. So that's one. So lift and place, lift and place, and then come on back. Good, that's 2. What was I going to say? Lift, place in the center, lift, and come out. Good. And then bring it all back. Here we go. That's 3. That's what I was going to say. Make sure when you're putting your foot down, I can't hear you, so I don't know if you're crushing the babies at home. But don't crush the babies. Their little faces are looking up at you like, no, don't do it. Good. That's 4. And 5. Making sure you're really squeezing that quad. 6. 7. 8. 9. Ooh, my quad is burning. 1 more. But I forgot to count. I don't know if I was on 9 or 10. Good. Woo! Okay. Next, what we're going to do, we're actually going to take that knee, and we're going to bring it up, and we're going to hug it. We're going to go toes up towards you. We're going to lift up as high as you can. Now, lifting up as high as you can, I want you to take your book, if you can, if it's too high. You don't have to. And you're going to place your heel on top of it. The reason I want you to use your book, too, is because you're not going to try to crush your book because it'll fall. And we're going to do our end range lift-offs here. So we're going to get 10 of those. Hopefully my book doesn't fall again. But that'll be telling you that you're putting too much pressure on it. So lifting and gently placing it back down. We have 10. 8, 9, and 10. Woo, and gently place it down. My quad is burning. Burn. Feel the burn. Sweet. We're going to switch sides. So we're going to go back to that kinetic stretch. So when you're doing your kinetic stretch, oh, the other one you can do too when you're doing your kinetic is pointing out in front of you. I know I said hands down, hands across chest, and my head. You can also go out in front of you. If you're going to go out in front of you, you can kind of give yourself that target in front, reach towards it, push to come out. So we're going to get 10 more here. So pull into the stretch, push to get out. 1, pull, push, there's 2. Pull and push, 3. Making sure that you're not keeping that leg straight. 4. You actually want to leave a little bend in the knee. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So we'll go back to our hovers. So placing your first target, you're going to lift and come out as far as you can, and then place your second target on the inside of your ankle. So when your leg is straight, first target's going outside of the ankle. When you're out as far as you can, target's going on the inside of the ankle. So remember, you can go hands down, hands across chest, hands out in front of you, wherever you want to be, wherever is going to challenge you the most. We're going to get 10 of these. All right. Good, that's 1. There's 2. You can make adjustments as you go to challenge you more. Woo, 3. There's 4. 5. 6. Woo-hoo. Not cramping yet. There's 7. 8. Oh my goodness. Here's 9. And last one. Woo! 10. Almost cramped there. It didn't though, thankfully. Thank goodness, thank goodness. All right, grab your book, set it up. And if you can't go off your book, if you need something lower, like if you're just barely clearing the ground, that's fine. Your goal is to just lift as high as you can and then come back down. And if you can use your shoe too, like if say you're only getting a little bit, use your shoe. Whatever you got, whatever's handy. All right, getting 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! That was a close to cramping. Close call. All right. So we're going to clear everything out. We're going to go into our frog position next. So I'm going to show you kind of from the front, and then I'll show you from the side too. So with frog, you want everything to stay in line, and you're going to let your legs come out as far as you can, and you're going to go down like this. You can also grab a pillow, whatever you want, and kind of like hug onto that if you want. Or you can kind of just stay there. So from the side, what that's going to look like, because a lot of times people, when they're doing frog, will either sit way back like this, or they come too far forward. You actually want to keep that knee in line with your hip the whole time, just like that. See how it's staying in a straight line? And then you kind of come down here, just like that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get, hopefully, and I'll give you guys a second too if you want to grab a little extra padding for your knees. We're going to stay in this position, and we're actually going to hold our frogs for a minute. A minute. All right, so go ahead and set up into your frog. And 3, 2, 1, we're going for frog. We're hanging out. Feels so good. Make sure you're taking those deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. That allows you to kind of relax into the stretch as much as you can. Feels so nice. Really trying to let those hips open up. Taking those deep breaths in and out. Try to relax your shoulders in this position. Try not to put too much weight through your arms. You're trying to get as much through your legs as you can. Keep breathing. Good, we got 10 more seconds, guys. And we are out of frog. All right. Woo! Okay, come out of it. Shake it out a little bit. So we're going to do pails and rails here. So if that felt like a lot on your knees, find like a thin pillow or something that you'll need just to kind of buffer it. If you have a blanket nearby, you can always stick your blanket under your knees there. I'm just going to unfold my blanket a little bit just to give me a little bit more cushion. And when we do our pails and rails, what we're going to be doing is we're going to drive the knees into the ground, and then we're going to sink deeper into our frog stretch. So you're going to start here, drive the knees into the ground, and then sink deeper into the stretch. Drive and sink deeper. Woo! I'm sliding a little too easy on this blanket here. I want to be real deep in the frog. Okay, so 20%, start pushing the knees in. 30%, squeeze your quads and hamstrings. 40%, squeeze your glutes. 50% abs. 60 lats. 70 tension through the arms. 80% deep in the contraction. Safest, greatest contraction here. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Slowly let off. Sink a little deeper. And then adjust. So if you need to kind of adjust where you're at, if you need to add a little pillow, whatever you need, give you a second there. And then we're going to go again. 20% pushing in. 30% squeeze your quads and hamstrings. 40% squeeze your glutes. 50% abs. 60 lats. 70 tension through the arms. 80% deep in the contraction. Safest, greatest contraction here. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Slowly let off. Sink a little deeper and do one more here. You should be in a pretty darn good stretch right now. 20% pushing in. 30% quads and hamstrings. 40% glutes. 50% abs. 60 lats. 70 tension through your arms. 80% deep in the contraction. Safest, greatest contraction here. Hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly let off. Sink a little deeper in. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths here. Try to relax into it. Once you get your 3 breaths, you can come on out of frog. Best dismount on a frog. Woo. I feel like a frog now. All right. So the next position, you're kind of staying in frog. We're building off of it a little bit. So we're gonna try to do a lift off from this position. So we're gonna all take our right leg and put it out straight. I want you to still be in that straight position. The knee and the hip and the foot now are in a straight line. I don't want it to be too far forward or too far back. I want it to be straight line out. So make sure when you're looking, you can see that it's a straight line. And the other big thing from this is we're going to try not to shift. See how I'm shifting my hip up? By shifting this hip up, we're actually opening the bottom hip and we're creating more space. So we don't want to do that. We want to keep that hip down and we're going to try to lift and back down. Do you see how my hip didn't pop up? So if my hip pops up and I try to lift, look at how much I'm going to get. And you see my elbow bending. You're going to lock those arms out, tighten everything up, not let the hip shift, and lift, and back down. We're going to get 10 of these. So let's get going. Lift, and back down. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5. I want y'all to kind of look down, make sure you're still in that straight line. I noticed I started slipping back. And we'll do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! It burns. So you should feel it pretty good right through here. If you're not feeling it there, you're probably cheating somewhere. All right, let's set up for the other leg. So same thing. Get that leg out to the side. Look down, make sure you have that straight leg. Not too far forward, not too far back. Get that nice straight line. Blocking those arms out. We're gonna lift. All right. So now, I wasn't counting those 2 of mine just because I was trying to make sure I wasn't cheating anywhere. So we're gonna get 10 here. Squeeze the quad, lift the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Making sure you're not letting your hips open up. Keep them pointing towards the ground. We'll get 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woo! It burns. Burns the hips. All right, I'll give you guys a second. If you've all done it before, we're gonna do pigeon, our oh so favorite pigeon. So, I'll remind you from the ground what that looks like. When we do pigeon, we start in our 90-90 position. Start in 90-90. So that way that 90 degree stays in that front hip. Then we take that back leg and we bring it straight back and we kind of come up. Hey, this is getting better, guys. Mine's getting better. I don't think I can stay there, but it's getting better. So that's how it would look from the ground. If you had blocks, you would put a block under that front hip to kind of give you a little boost. Or, my couch is sliding off here. Or if you're doing it from the couch, you get in your object to kneel on, bringing that leg up into that 90 degree angle. and finding the stretch. So I'll kind of give you guys a second there to find your appropriate pigeon position. So if you're going from the ground or if you're going off the couch. All right, so we're going to hold this. I'm going to put the timer on again. We're going to do a minute here. So find a good position. If it feels like you're not getting anything out of it and you're on the couch, start working that leg back a little bit more. So that way you can kind of work on that back leg getting straighter. If this is bothering the front knee that's bent, you can always put a pillow or a blanket or something under that knee. We're just holding it, hanging out. You can kind of walk forward a little bit, feel more of that stretch in the hip and the front hip, that is. Good. All right. So from there, we're going to do our kinetic stretch. So remember, that's pulling in, pushing to get out of the stretch. So we're going to do 10. So pull to get into the stretch, push to get out. Try to keep that back flat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo. And then pull your leg on out of it. Ooh. Woo. And then we'll shake it out. We're going to do the other leg. Shake it out, shake it out. Okay. Get set up in pigeon on the other side. Making sure we have that 90-degree angle at the knee to the hip. And finding that good stretch part wherever you feel like you're comfortable. So we're just relaxing in our stretch. You can kind of walk forward if you need to. You can stay up tall. Work that back leg back a little bit more. Wherever you feel like you need the stretch. Or wherever you feel like you're comfortable. Same thing, if you need to put a block under that knee, pillow, whatever you need, you can block under there. Make sure shouldn't be painful. You shouldn't have pain with this. If you're feeling pain, shoot me a message later and we can kind of like figure out how you should be positioning yourself in this for pigeon. All right, so let's do our kinetic stretch. Same thing. You're pulling yourself in, pushing to get out. You can keep your hands down too if you need to. Pull to get in, push to get out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each time you're trying to go a little bit deeper into that stretch. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Leg down, shake it on out. Woo! We're done with our pigeon. Try and keep pigeon pretty simple because pigeon is a harder position and I don't really love like not being able to correct you guys in person with pigeon. So I think I'm gonna keep doing it because I feel like we're getting a little bit better in that position. But we're probably just going to keep it to the hold and then the kinetic stretch for now, just because I don't like not being able to see you guys in that position, so I can correct you. Okay, so going back down, we're going to get into 90-90. Let's go 90-90 with let's go left leg in front. My left leg is in front. And that's really good. We are going to actually tails and rails the front leg. So take your blanket, pillow, block, whatever you have. And we're going to go onto our elbow. The reason I want us to go onto our elbow is, again, we're opening up that angle. So this angle is a lot smaller for this front hip than if we're here. It's a bigger angle because we can now lift. As opposed to here, can't lift. So if you can lift super duper high from here, you're actually going to work your way out. You can kind of come more in this position. See, I can kind of barely lift there. So I'm actually going to start here. All right. Our pales contraction for this is going to be driving that front foot into the ground as if we're going to push the ground away with that front foot. That's pales. Our rails contraction is going to be trying to lift the front foot and ankle off the ground. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you are all set in a good position. We're going to get started. 20%, push that front ankle into the ground. 30%, squeeze your quad and hamstrings. 40%, squeeze your glutes. 50% abs. 60 lats. 70, create tension through your arms. 80%, deepen the contraction. Safest, greatest contraction here. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Slowly let off, staying where you are. Try to lift. Good, and gently place it back down. If you're able to pretty significantly lift from this position, remember, you're going to work your way up into this more upright position. All right. Same thing, going again. 20%, pushing in. 30%, squeeze your quads and hamstrings. 40%, squeeze your glutes. 50% abs. 60 lats. 70, create tension through your arms. 80%, deepen the contraction. Safest, greatest contraction. Hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly let off. Staying where you are. Try to lift. And gently place it back down. Remember, if you're able to lift, keep working your way up. If you're not able to lift, but you can kind of clear the ground, stay right where you are. You're perfect. If you aren't even budging, go flatter. So we start here. If you really can't do anything, you can go all the way down to the ground. You should be able to get something from there. Okay. 20%, pushing in. 30%, quads and hamstrings. 40%, squeeze your glutes. 50% abs. 60 lats. 70, create tension through your arms. 80%, deepen the contraction. Safest, greatest contraction. Crush the ground with that front foot. Hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly let off, staying where you are. Try to lift. And gently place it down. Woo! All right. So the next one we're going to do, it's going to be a little confusing. So give yourself a second to kind of just watch me set up. I'll walk you through like 2 reps of it. And then we'll do them together. So make sure I have enough room. Make sure you guys can see me. We're going to go all the way flat. And we're going to bring that our right leg, so our back leg is going to kind of come up. And then we're going to place that left ankle on our right knee. Does that make sense? So we kind of went here. So here's our 90-90. We're taking that back knee, putting the leg flat on the ground, and putting our foot on our right knee, putting our ankle on our right knee. So we're going to do a passive range hold here. So what that's going to look like is our right leg is going to be what's going to move. So we're going to take that deep breath in. We're going to make a nice fist with this hand and the bottom hand, or you can kind of take a fist and keep it under your head. We're going to take that deep breath in and out. And we're going to try to hold that leg up there. You see how mine just kind of dropped? That's not ideal. And then we're going to pull it back up. Hopefully that makes sense. So one more time from 90-90. Here's our 90-90. Bringing the leg up, grabbing the foot, and putting it on the knee, putting the left ankle on the right knee. And then we're going to do our passive range hold. So hopefully you all are with me. We're going to take that deep breath in and out. Slowly slide that leg down and hold it. Good, and then bring the leg back up. We're going to do it again. So the goal, ideally, would be that as you let that leg down, that foot stays there. And it's not staying. It's definitely not. All right. So, same thing. Deep breath in. Out. Breathe all that air out. Create tension and hold. Tension and hold. Tension and hold. Okay, and grab the leg and come back up. As you're breathing out, you want to make as much tension through the rest of your body, your whole body. And breathe all the air out, really squeezing your abs. So, take that deep breath in and out. Slowly let it go. Hold it there. Good, and grab the leg. Woo. We're going to do two more here. Taking that deep breath in and out. Slowly let it go. Hold that leg up there. Don't let it go. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. And then grab the leg. We'll do one more. Woo. Take that deep breath in and out. Slowly let that leg go. Hold it. And then let it all the way down. And then we're going to come back into 90-90. Still should have our left leg in front. That's tough. I feel my butt working. I feel my hips working. I feel everything working. All right. From here, we're going to do our 10-second external rotations of that back hip. The big thing here is I don't want us to rotate all the way. We're going to stay up tall. I'm actually going to have you keep your hands more towards that front leg. So you can take your right hand and put it on the outside of the left knee. So that way when we're coming up, we actually won't rotate with it. We're going to do a 10 seconds up, 10 seconds down. So hopefully you're all set. We're going to get going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's how slow it's going to be. If you got all the way up there and you had to hold it, sucks. Means you went too fast. But the bigger one is making sure you don't go down too fast. Because if you go down too fast, then you're resting, and you're just not going to get as much out of it. So we're going to do another one. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. And we're going again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. One more. I think. Maybe one more. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. Let's switch to 90-90 on the other side. Oh. So now we should be in 90-90 with that right leg in front. We're going to set up for our pails and rails with that front leg. So remember, that's kind of coming down onto the elbow. Come back a little bit. Okay. So remember, pails is going to be driving that front ankle and foot into the ground. Rails is going to be trying to lift it up. So 20% pushing in. 30% squeeze your quads and hamstrings. 40% squeeze your glutes. 50% abs. 60 lats. 70 tension through your arms. 80% deep in the contraction. Safest, greatest contraction here. Crush the ground. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Slowly let off. Try to lift. Lift and hold. And then gently place it down. Same thing, make your adjustments. If you couldn't lift from this position, go completely flat. Don't worry about that back leg if it pops up. And go from here. You should be able to get off the ground from this position. Remember, if you're able to get off the ground from here, you're going to kind of work your way into a more upright position. If you were just barely able to get your foot off the ground, stay exactly where you were. All right, 20% pushing in. 30% quads and hamstrings. 40% squeeze your glutes. 50% abs. 60 lats. 70 tension through your arms. 80% deep in the contraction. Safest, greatest contraction here. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Slowly let off. Staying where you are. Try to lift that heel off the ground. And then gently place it down. Phew. Go again. Last one. 20% pushing in. 30% squeeze your quads and hamstrings. 40% squeeze your glutes. 50% abs. 60 lats. 70 tension through the arms. 80% deep in the contraction. Safest, greatest contraction here. Hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly let off, staying where you are. Try to lift. And hold it. And gently place down. Okay. Whew. So remember, next we're going to do our passive range hold. So to get set up for that, we're staying in our 90-90. We're laying down on our right side. Taking that left leg, you're bringing it up. And then you're taking your right leg and putting your foot of your right leg onto the knee of your left. So again, back leg is coming up and going flat. Front knee and leg, you're putting that front foot on the knee of the back leg. We're doing our passive range hold. So take that deep breath in and out. Create tension. Try to hold the leg up there. Good. Grab the leg. Going again. And if you want, you can keep working that leg up towards you. Keep walking that back leg in. Take that deep breath in and out. Slowly let go. Try to hold it. Good. Grab the leg. Pull it up. Take that deep breath in and out. Create tension and hold it. Good. Grab the leg. 2 more. So make sure that front leg is staying at that 90-degree angle. If it's starting to feel easy, make sure it's staying kind of at that 90-degree. I know mine tends to kind of start coming up as I'm squeezing. Ready? Take that deep breath in and out. Hold it there. Good. Last one. Woo. Phew. Take that deep breath in and out. Slowly let go. Hold it. And then let it all the way down. Phew. My hips are burning. They are burning. All right, staying in that 90-90. We got our 10-second rotations coming up to the back leg. Taking that left arm, left hand, and rotating so that way it's towards the outside of the front knee. Lifting up that back knee. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going again. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. And back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I come too hot out the gates, and I'm like, my legs all the way up, and I'm like, no, slow down. Hopefully you guys are there with me too. All right, we got 2 more. Lift that back knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. And back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one. Whew. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See if you can squeeze out a little bit more. Squeeze a little bit more out of it. And then back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, my hips are sore. Ouch. All right, guys. That's all. That's it. And that's all. That's all I got for you today. I hope you all have a great Saturday. And I hope you aren't too sore for the rest of your day, because my hips are going to be sore. And yeah, can't wait for next week. We'll probably do pigeon again next week. Like I said, it's just going to be the hold and the kinetic stretch. So plan accordingly. If anything felt funky and you want to take a picture and send me your setup, that's what Lauren did last week, and it was great. I hope that we made some adjustments for her for this week, that it worked better. But let me know, and I'll let you know kind of the positions again. Thinking we're probably going to do frog again as well. Have a great Saturday, guys.